I mucked around with it a bit more last night, which meant, as is always the case with these games, they give you a bunch of like free pulls and stuff to do when you start a new game up. So I've done a bunch of that and mucked around with it a bit. So we actually have some more career girl options. Which will be good. So 2 things I've since worked out. One is how breeding works in this, or inspirations, as we call it in this game, in order to get past traits on from anime horse girl to anime horse girl. And also, yeah, just got some more characters and got a bit more understanding of how courses work. So, yeah, first decision is who we're training here. So, we've got Takai Teo here, who is... I think we want to train one of our 3 stars or one of our 2 stars. And I feel like we probably... So we've got Takai Teo, who looks like she's turf and a bit of a long distance runner. We don't really have a long distance runner in our stable at the moment. We've got Maruzensky here, who seems to be a bit of an F1 girl, which feels very much in our wheelhouse. She is short distances, runs from the front, which we don't have a short distance sprinter at the moment. So I do kind of wonder whether we want to go with Maruzensky here. I have done a run with a Guri Cap. Got a decent run with her. Got a grade C character out of her. So she's going to be... we won't do her today, but she can be one of our like parents, in inverted commas. And I think we do the same with Majiro McQueen. We want to come back to her, but I don't think we go for another run with her yet. I think we want to broaden out our... Let's call it inspiration stock rather than breeding stock. So my gut feeling is we go with the racer girl, because we don't have a sprint or a mile short distance person in the stable at the moment. I'm thinking how we'll want to train her is focus on speed, because she runs from the front. So unless you have differences of opinion, chat, I think that's what we'll probably go for, is we'll do Maruzensky here. So if you would like to see someone else, speak now. The other likely candidates, I think, would be Air Groove, who is a bit of a medium distance and goes pace late turf, so she could be good. Or got winning ticket here, that's another potential long distance. Nice Nature's a long distance runner if we wanted to go with her. Well, I think we'll get time for more than one, so I think instinctively I'm inclined to go Racing Girl for our first one. And then we'll maybe think about what we do next. Let's go with the sprint. Because one thing I've just very much noticed is, certainly at the moment where you're building up your stock, you don't get to the end of these things. Like, you get halfway through their campaign and then you wash out of it, which is fine, because essentially what you're doing is creating better versions that you can then use to, again in inverted commas, inspire your next generation of anime horse girls. So you're effectively breeding better horse girls over time, just in a way that the game is trying to make sound less creepy. So this is where your legacies come in. So you'll need to see these stats change based on who we select, and the ranks are how far effectively, how well we've built them out so far. So yeah, this is basically CK3. We're breeding for traits. So we start, so for example, like if we make it so that she is inspired by Agura, even though their affinity isn't great, she's going to pick up speed boosts, guts boost, width boost. It would increase her distance bits on that, which is less useful to us. don't think anyone else is going to give us any better boosts. Like if we went auto, who would it suggest? Yeah, so it would suggest Aguri-san and whoever that is. Oh, that's Takai. And you can see here, this is where their inspiration path comes from, which is what I mean. It's like it's a virtuous cycle. As you build in, it gets better. What Weebury is this? This is we're now running an anime horse girl racing paddock. Like aren't like all the cool kids are. And the other thing is when they get inspired, they pick up these spark things, which effectively do boosts to their aptitudes. And again, you can see the better the previous generation, the better they do. Yeah, think of it as F1. This is just F1, but weedier. And definitely not a thing you tell your friends about. The other thing it does is you get the ability to you get a strong likelihood of unlocking or being able to unlock the traits that the people you're inspired by had. So that's something for us to consider here as well, because if we're going to run from the front with this character, then recovering endurance mid-race is not hugely useful to us, but increasing velocity on the straight is. That may be useful if she's not out front, but if she's doing well, it's not going to be useful. So I almost kind of wonder whether we want... Does that change up what skills we get? So Duty of Dignity calls might be better. Triumphant Pulse is really good for you. I mean, it might be. Like, moderate crit piece break out the pack towards the front with 200. That's essentially a, if we're not quite at the front, it's going to give us a burst. And I think that's useful. The only other person we could do would be her. Yeah, actually I think we go with her, because look, increase acceleration on a straight as an option, and front runner straightaway, slightly increased velocity from front runner. So I think actually that's our parenthood our inspiration path on this one. Then these boost different things. So first things first, we're going on to friends, because you always can take a friend one. Ooh, someone's put up a level 30 sprint one, yeah. We'll keep... So these effectively, you play Honkai Star Rail, these are like your light cones in a way, in that they unlock different events, and those events will give you different boosts. And I think I want to level this one up. We've got 2 sprint ones, but she is going to be a sprinter. So it's Guts that we'd be missing out on. Do we have a good, decent Guts card? Let's go with that. Good evening, Anna Teacup. Let's go with that. Right, we're still on the main plot one. So we're going to skip this, and we're going to shorten the scenario events, so we get micro versions of those ones, because we saw all of those yesterday. Yeah, so like she got a hint for Triumphant Pulse. So that's good. Oh, that's we're meeting her for the first time. She's speaking to reporters already, so apparently that's bold. Already been given the nickname Hot Rod. Yeah, a lot of expectations on you, Marizensky. Let's hope she doesn't fold under the pressure here. Wasn't a Hot Rod a Transformer? Yeah, I think it's fitting with her generic. She's very clearly got a kind of car theme to her. Okay, the talent is clearly there, but... Yeah, so like, okay, I'm going to shift into high gear. I mean, it's a good job she enjoys running. She's a runner. Well, she's got fans in the paddock already. Right. They all have different race ambitions as well, I discovered yesterday, which is quite interesting. With Aguri, I did actually manage to get to the final rounds of the racing. No idea how. She came from behind a few times to just absolutely dominate a few races. Just good stats on her. But that's really helped. Just need to change from practice parts to race parts. So that's the key thing, I think. Is that some kind of orange smoothie? Is that really healthy? I suppose we can allow her on orange smoothies. I mean, it's an orange smoothie. It can't exactly be that much of a flavour inspiration. There's weather center on the y-axis, yeah. Right, so the other thing I've noticed is when you get one of these popping up, what that means is there's an event pending for the person who's up here, which is based on the cards you picked. If you pick this training category, you will get an event. You don't have to pick that training category, but you will get an event. So I wouldn't normally necessarily... I still haven't quite worked out what Wit does. I think it might effectively work on how well they pick their racing lines, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, snowy days, no good. We're not going to take a perk that boosts our performance in snowy days. There's just no point to that. I get the feeling traits like that are quite useful when you've got really high end. See, normally I'd be going recreation to get her mood up, so she get more benefits out of her. But if we're going to keep getting events, we don't want to miss out on them at this point. She's a bit of a fashion queen, is she? I think let's go just be confident in yourself. I'm not sure that's what the youth say, Marozensky. Power up 20 is nice. Oh, another event. I mean, we do need more power. Okay, that's probably really good for us. So I've made it to the finals once. We actually made it through the quarters and to semis, but we didn't make it beyond the semis. Okay, so we don't have any training bonus events now, so I'm going to do this to get our mood up. We'll skip that. Speed went up by 10. Ooh, practice perfect. Now, the thing I found annoying is you can't... You can see those things, but it doesn't tell you what they do. Like, unless I've missed something, there's nothing I can click to say, okay, what does that actually do? Which is really annoying. Right, she's in great mood. I think speed training. Stellaris extended minigame. It's very similar to the training stuff with March 7th in HSR. I'm Well, given how long this game's been around, I am absolutely certain now that the March 7th training game in HSR is directly influenced by this. Oh, she's a Ferrari girl, isn't she? She's a Ferrari horse girl. I mean, obviously. Supercar first car sounds like a bad idea. I mean, it's a bad idea, but it's not one that'll be a bad idea for long. Speed. According to the hive mind, reduces chance to fail stat training by 2% or 4% depending on quality. Oh, nice. Okay. Useful. I know it also cancels out poor practice. Speed up 20 is nice. Okay, power boost. See, I've got 18% failure rate on this. I think we just don't want to risk that this early on. So let's do a rest. I don't think that phrase means what you think it means. I have no idea what she's talking about. It was a very popular VHS. That isn't trendy, then what in the world is? She's definitely a Ferrari. Thinks she's a thinks that she's top of the line and well researched, and then turns out to absolutely not be. Okay, wit up is useful because we don't tend to train wit a lot. We get guts boost events, so we will do that. That could be useful. Still amused by the cat on her head. Yada 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 yada. 4 turns to go. Speed again. That's really cheap. Moderately increases performance over standard distance, multiples of 400. Okay, we want that one. Slightly increased ability to go to the front early race. She's a front runner, so we absolutely want that. Stamina. Yeah, maybe we do need a bit of stamina on her. So this will be one of the skill boost event. So Teo is one of the other ones we've got. And I think she's meant to be like kind of a bit of a, like even more of a singer than most of them are. That's my favourite thing about concerts, when everyone tells me how cool I am. So the other thing I've noticed is I think the number of these events you get is based on effectively the rarity of the card. Like they get better as you go through, whereas the other ones just have a sort of standard event. Right, we don't have a training bonus. We've got 3 turns left. We are going to need to rest, so I think we rest now. Because we'll get 50 points. That'll fill her back up. I think it's okay to have a little fun sometimes. That's decent, actually. Okay, decent health. I think... Should we go stamina? I've had this one, yeah. So basically... I think we want to go bounce back better than before. So we gained a hint level for that trait, and we got a bit more speed. So we've got one more turn left of training before this event. I think we go speed again. Right. Was that performance enhancing drugs? I mean, ice cream is performance enhancing drugs in this game. Race day. Post your predictions in chat for her debut race and where she finishes. I'm reasonably confident. I think she's going to be top 2. She's reasonably good across the board. It's a sprint, so she should be good at this. I'll be very disappointed if she's outside the top 3. Definitely want to go front runner. Let's do this.
美しい青空が広がる中山レース場。ターフも絶好の両馬場になりました。
名勝負になる舞台は整いましたね。
3番人気はこの子です。8番、2番人気を紹介しましょう。2番、スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負って本日の1番人気マルゼンスキー。
気合十分、いい顔してますね。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。スタートです。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
マルゼンスキーと8番。
Yeah, see that early lead thing's gonna be really
マルゼンス
useful.
キー快調に飛ばして行きます。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。さあ花に立ったのはマルゼンスキー。このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは8番、6番、3番手、7番追走。およそ5馬身開いて9番、少し後ろから2番、そしてその外から行ったのは5番、少し離れて3番、1馬身離れて4番。マルゼンスキー先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
マルゼンスキー、
エンジンの違い見せてあげるわ。これが私のフルスロットルよ。
第4コーナーカーブ。
馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません。
さあいよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。最終コーナー、先陣を切ったのはマルゼンスキー。マルゼンスキー逃げる。マルゼンスキー
Can we hold it? Can she hold it? Go on, Marzinski.
200を通過。
Got this.
マルゼンスキーリードは1馬身。マルゼンスキーこのまま最後まで行ってしまうのか。マルゼンスキー足のを捉え
Oh, yes.
今1着でゴールイン。マルゼンスキーメイクデビューを制しました。2着は7番、3着は6番。
We'll take a debut win.
次も先頭
Good
を
work,
走
girl.
るとこ見せるわね。
Shouting Doppler as she crosses the line. Oh, yeah. Oh god, next door cooking curry. It smells amazing.
ねえね
I want curry tonight now. Like a proper one. Is there an improper curry? Yeah, stuff that comes from like a jar and it's just like basically it's just sauce and has no spice to it. Has peas in it.
やるわよ。
You can have peas in Chinese curry, but you can't have peas in Indian curry. It's just wrong. A jar of and sultanas. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we need top 5 in the Asahi High FS. 10 turns until that race, so we can race another ones before then.
楽しい。
We've got a training boost event on power that's going to boost both. I think we do that. Still got 0 failure rate on it, so.
任せて。
Yeah. Reporter's going to help us. Trainer's going to help us.
今みたいに疲れて。
Now, that might be really useful. Slightly increases fatigue for pace chasers mid-race. So basically slowing down the opposition. That is so cheap though. Moderately increases performance over standard distances, so multiples of 400. So we just need to know that we will do better in any races that are multiples of 400. Good evening, Vera Johnson. We are indeed playing the horse game. Are you two playing the horse game? Right, no training boost events, so let's rest now.
Konnichiwa. はい。オペレーション開始。はい。
Because if we want strategy points, we have to go for races.
了解しました。
She's not a robot, she's just very unemotional and she gets slightly annoyed if people think she's a robot. So, you know, watch yourself around that little trick. I got that from another event. I don't know if I unlocked her. We might have unlocked her. So she has a soul, got it. I actually so I've been testing the new conversational search we're about to roll out on the university search. And actually one of the genuine questions I asked it during testing was do you have a soul? Oh, that's nice. What did it say? It said exactly what I wanted it to say, which was that was outside the scope of questions it could answer about the University of Greenwich. Right. We don't have any boost things on. We could do that race. It's a mile and that's quite long for her. Or we could do the sprint. Which I think she'd be better at. And it's a multiple of 400. So let's do a race.
注目の1番人気15番マルゼンスキ。
実力は完全。
行くわよ。
美しい青空が広がる小倉レース場。ターフも絶好の両馬場になりました。
十分に実力を出せるレースとなりそうですね。
虎視眈々と上位を狙っています。3番人気は3番。この評価は少し不
Bears
満か。
kicking
2番人気はこの子
Machino
西のフラワ
big
ー。威
rivals
風
here.
堂々とスタートを待つのはこ
Oh,
の
we've
馬
got
娘。
bad
本
starting
日の
position,
1
I
番人
think.
気マルゼンスキー。
火花散らすデッド
Oh
ヒート
yeah,
に
we're
期待
right
し
on
ま
the
しょう。
各馬娘
outside.
ゲ
It's
ートに入
not
って
great.
体勢整いました。スタート。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
先行争いは西のフラワー16番17番 さあ激しい先行争いで前に出たのはマルゼンスキー。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは17番。その後3、4馬身開いて西のフラワー。少し後ろから5番16番続いている。そのうち並んで2番6番並んでくる。そしてその外から行ったのは18番。少し離れて8番12番並んできた。4番並びかけてきた。内から行く1番。それを見るように7番。そして外目をつきましては9番3番内から行く。外を通りまして11番。
I mean, I feel like I should point out that she's doing all of this in heels.
ここからスパート、一気にレースが動きます。
勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。400を切りました。マルゼンスキー
Close.
さあ誰が最初に仕掛けるのか。5番2番手につけ様子を見守る。逃げるマルゼンスキー。リードを開いていくマルゼンスキー。残り200。2番手争いは5番西のフラワー。5番並びかけてきた。5番
Close. That's a second, I think.
5番差し切った。2着はマルゼンスキー。3着は西のフラワー。
次は前を譲らないわ。
Got some fans. Got to get some skill points. Let's get back on track.
そうね。イエーイ。
Losing all time. You got 1 second place finish. Yeah, did we win the first one? We need something that's going to give us a boost on that final straight. Because it looks like her special fires slightly earlier in the race, if it's going to fire. So just something that would kick in on that closing 200 meters-ish would be useful. The image here showing my support for our American horse girl, born and bred from Texas, Murozensky, USA. Yeah, welcome. She's a Ferrari girl as well. We're doing her as a short sprinter, and not bad so far. Let's give her a complex. Comes a sweet tooth. They all have a sweet tooth. Can we actually give her a complex? I don't think so. Hope not. It'd be very irresponsible of us as trainers to give her a genuine food eating disorder. Right, we've got a training boost on speed and on wit. I am tempted to go with the wit because we don't train wit enough, and I still haven't entirely worked out what it does. Okay, might be useful. Let's do some speed training.
せて。どうしたの？
Everyone has gluttonous, ambitious, and eccentric. Yeah. I'm not convinced that is what makes someone an adult. I don't want to start adulting. Girls, adulting is overrated. Don't start adulting until you really have to. Yeah, sure.
のんびり行こうよ。いえ。
Ooh, that's very nice.
今ならどれだけでも走れるわ。よーし、トップギアでかっ飛ばしちゃうわよ。
I feel like her stamina was lacking in the last one. We are behind on that.
Nani? こんにちは。あら？すごいです。失礼いたします。
Special week in Grass Wonder. What effect does friendship have? So, friendship seems to trigger events when you get over a certain level, but it also gives, if you max someone out, you get a massive boost to training in a category where they are also, like, where the friendship overlaps. So we should see some of that a bit later. So you do almost want to just keep an eye on who's close to friendships and who isn't. And it's the little people, the things that pop up in the top corner there where you see little faces on the training. That's the ones where it's going to boost friendship with those particular category of people.
よーし。
They also gain friendship. You went back to that house. I think that then means that if you then, when you do this stuff, the legacy stuff, the more friendly your characters are with each other, the better it creates in terms of results. So I don't know if it has a long-term impact beyond the individual career run as well. I haven't worked it out yet.
任せなさい。あら？
Ah, Symboli Rudolph. El Prez.
おや、いいわね。ありがとう。
I sense a race rivalry brewing.
うん。
Oh no, they showed up in the same outfit. I mean, it is the school uniform, so it is allowed.
トレーナーくん。さあさあ。今みたいに疲れた顔は。
Okay, he's going to give us quite a high failure rate though. Oh, we get a 0 failure rate on the wit. We'll do that.
やりましょう。なるほど。 いいわね。イエーイ。
Useful at wit training gives you back energy. Yeah, not a lot, but a little bit. So it is a handy little thing you can do.
なんだか疲れが抜けきれてなくて。
We might have to rest. I'm not happy with the 22% failure rate. I think we rest now. Some of these ladies put their hair into a sports bun. Oh, we know. Don't be dodging your sleep rotor. God damn it.
いつでも準備はバッチ。
We get power boosts off of both. Does give us some stamina as well.
オッケーよ。 見事。にゃー。はっは
Of course I have a sewing kit. Who doesn't have a sewing kit?
任せなさい。
As I've said before, I'm more concerned she's running in heels.
感謝 謝いたします。なるほど。
She's got her own place. Good for her. Just wish she'd actually get a proper night's sleep. I think you've always been a strong person.
そうね。へえ。うん。まあ。ふふん。
Researching curly hair too, but the design centre ran out of sweet treats. Yep. Are they flirting? I mean, it's entirely possible. They do seem to, as I say, in inverted... oh, that's nice. Inverted commas, inspire each other. See, like, okay, so here. So you see this is glowing like this. That means if we do a speed now, we're going to max her out, get a bonus to it all. So we are going to do that, even though the failure risk is 4%.
そうね。
Felt like a substantial fraction of the dialogue in this game is at least flirt adjacent, yeah. Fuck it, go for it. I don't know whether energy affects race performance. I don't think it does. Mood does. I don't think energy does. But I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, we may have just made a terrible mistake. Get some proper rest. I'm not training you to fail. We could take that again. Or we save and get that. Dodging danger's nice. But that'll give her a speed boost at the end of race.
コンディションも上々。
Right, the good news is it's 1600, so that's a multiple of 4. She's decent in this. Well, we might do alright in this. Predictions chat, stick your predictions in. We need a top 5 finish. It's a second from Rope Trick. I think 4. More thirds and seconds. It's too late to take the 400 meter boost skill. It is now, yeah.
13番マルゼンスキ。
実力は完全に上位ですね。貫禄すら
So she is the favourite. If it's raining, that's not going to help us.
行くわよ。
This is a G1 race. This is top category race.
Classic への登竜門朝日杯フューチュリティステークス。ここから道は始まる。3番人気はこの子です。ビワハヤヒデ。2番人気を紹介しましょう。ミホノブルボン。さあ今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない。本日の1番人気マルゼンスキー。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。さあゲートが開いた。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
先行争いはマルゼンスキー、アイネス・フージ、ミホノブルボン、マルゼンスキー会長に飛ばしていきます。注目株のマルゼンスキー現在トップ。続きましたアイネス・フージン。激しい先頭争い。さらにはミホノブルボン2馬身3馬身開いて18番ビワハヤヒデ追走。9番並んでくる1馬身差。1番外から12番6番並びかけてきた。外を回ります。15番2馬身差。3番それを見るように2番その外からラリトブライナー少し離れて10番少し後ろから7番11番並んできた。後方2番手に14番最後方17番第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。さあかっ飛ばすわよ。
ここからスパート。一気にレースが動きます。
See, that fires mid-race. So if we can couple that with something that has a good chance of firing towards the end, that would really help us. Because that's where we're missing out at the moment, is on this final straight. Go on, Marazinski. 200 meters to go. I think we got this. You go, girl. That was a G1 race. We might get a concert. Yeah, you're getting a concert, chat. I don't know how she has the energy left after just running that race. Definitely think F1 would be better if this happened though. Like, after every concert, after every race win, like, Verstappen has to get up and give a fucking J-pop concert. Like Lando having to dance around on stage like that with George Russell and Oscar Piastri doing backing vocals. They can just do it at the Japanese Grand Prix every year. It doesn't have to be all of them. They also get to wear the outfits. Yeah, they can have the J-pop boy version. Yeah, definitely. You got a trophy. Very good for fans. Alright, so we're going for the classic series for next ones. I think they're in the spring. Verstappen in hot pants and cowboy boots, yep. Or maybe it should be something vaguely Dutch. Like sort of Dutch and traditional, but not blackface. Definitely need a nap. It's going to be really annoying for us if that basically our sleep's compromised for this whole run.
あら
I mean, you beat us. That's why she's down in the dumps. It's not your fault, Mazinski. Top 3 in Spring S, okay. Get some sleep. Swear to God.
Okay, yo.
Like, we'd probably have to sleep for 2 turns. I suppose we could do wit training. Nothing else. Boil and mash and stick him in a stew. My little brother's just picked his what kill team, what kind of kill team he wants to play, and he's gone rattlings purely because, as in his words, they look like hobbits and one of them's holding a cup of tea. Checking on your training sleep regime arrangements could put you on a list. Don't worry, I'm proper cleared. I am quite literally properly cleared. It's the thing with running a women's football club. Right. See, that could be useful. Because we are normally going to be in the lead in that stage. It only works in mile races. I think we want straightway adept before we get anything else. Right, please get a good night's sleep. Oh. Oh, come on. And this is going to lose us energy. I mean, we're going to do that. Just because it's going to give us some skill points.
なんだか疲れが抜けきれてなくて、あんまり元気に走れない。
It's not the least we can do this. But like we've basically lost 2 days of training to sleep. Did you finally get a good night's sleep?
かっ飛ばすわよ。トレーナー君、
Thank God.
行きましょうか。かっ飛ばすわよ。
Problem is we got a double mood drop as well, which is not great because that means we don't get as many benefits from training and it influences her performance. So we're going to also have to lose a day to recreation.
任せなさい。イエーイ。あら？ねえ。いいわね。かっ飛ばすわよ。
Don't exactly have the upper arm muscles for driving like that, nope. At least we've got a speed boost
どう
out.
せトレーニングするなら楽しい時間にしたいわよね。よろしく。
I've got to do recreation. It's annoying, but we've got to do it.
行きましょう。
That's actually the first typo I've seen in the game.
バッチグーね。
No, no partying all night. Sleep at night.
かっ飛ばすわよ。
Oh, thank God. At least we got rid of the night owl.
ねえねえ。ナウイはね。
I'm just worried that we've lost a whole lot of training opportunities now. Hopefully back to a stable sleep pattern for a bit. I see what you did there. Yeah, Cape Chat. Adults have a duty to lead the way. Okay, I'm intrigued what that is. Slightly increase the ability to maintain the lead when leading by a large margin mid-race. That might be useful. Because we know we can get her out front. Do we know what distance this race is? We should actually check. Yeah, here you go. Here's the event where Mahono says she's not a cyborg.
Master.
Not the beams, indeed. I am absolutely not going to tell her to smile more.
Operation 開始.
Oh dear, I think we picked the wrong answer there, chat. I suppose at least we did get whatever that was as an option, so what was it? Slightly recover endurance in a corner with efficient turning. Could be useful. Right, 2 turns left. Oh, we want to check the distance on this, don't we? It's an 1800, it's a mile. I think we want to go stamina then.
分析中。
She's doing weighted ankle running.
マスター。いえ。失礼します。今みたい。
33% failure. I don't think we can risk that.
なんだか疲れが抜けきれてなくて。
I think we bite the bullet and race and rest now.
いいわね。
At least she's actually getting proper night sleeps now. Oh, we got a mood boost. That's nice. Okay, race day. Predictions then. This is a longer race. I'm not convinced on our stamina. And I don't think it's one of our multiples. I'm going to go with third. I think we might scrape this. Yeah, I mean, those could be good. I do think we want that one. Well, let's see how we do then. Only 5 runners. Can't really be just 5 runners. There's 5 runners.
貫禄すら感じてしまいます。芝のコースで力を十分発揮できそうですね。
Too late to predict top 5, yeah. And the thing is, because it's not one of our multiples, so we're not going to get our bonus boost, our performance boost on this. Ontologist and Castalia are our big rivals.
本日の一番人気マルゼンスキー。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。さあゲートが開いた。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
マルゼンスキー快調に飛ばしていきます。1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます。
The drift horse shall win.
安心で飛ばしていきます。先頭から大きく離された
Now we did pick up that perk late race performance on the strut. So if our special is going to kick in, it kicks in about halfway through. Don't know if it's going to kick in though. Normally kicked in by now for special is going to fire. Let's see if we get our boost down the back straight. Oh no, we triggered. Back in front. And there's the straightaway adept triggering. Oh yeah! I know anything about animates, the character with the most impractical outfit wins. But that's fine for now, because we're the one with the most impractical outfit. But when we're in the G1 races, they're all impractical. Spring Stakes. Nice lot of fans for that. We have the impractical outfit setting on. We actually quite literally do have the impractical outfit setting on. There is a setting where you can say only wear the impractical outfits in the G1 races. Or it might be G-class races. I did think about turning it off. It does make it easy to recognize which character is us. Okay, so here's the inspiration bit. Should be coming up after this, I think. Now, I don't think we'll have many races until the next one. The next one's a G1. Yeah, it's basically immediately afterwards. Jesus. Well, the horse breeding just kicked in. Sorry, the inspiration. What was that? So you get 2 bursts of inspiration if you reach far enough into the training. and that's where the legacy stuff from the people we selected was kicking into boosters. So it'll have boosted specific stats, but it will also have unlocked potential skills for us. So we'll want to have a quick look and see if now there's some skills we want to really push for. Do enjoy watching how figure out complex system works. It's the thing I genuinely find fun about games like this is the ones that have got good solid gameplay loops, and the gameplay loop in this is really solid. Like it's the same as HSR, as Honkai Star Rail. But we picked up a bunch of perks there, and we want to have a look and see what they do. Because what we've been lucky with is we've been getting the hints for skills that actually suit her traits as an early lead runner. And we just need to keep building her out as an early lead runner, which means we really need to focus on sprint, because we need her to be able to break away fast at the beginning. Because that's what her traits are built around. Unless it's free on stream, does it use microtransactions? Yeah, it's basically a gacha game. I would say it's absolutely worth just downloading and playing, because as with all gacha games, it massively front loads rewards for you so that you get enough to just fuck around with it. And then yeah, you can choose to buy things, but I mean, unless you're absolutely obsessed with specific horse girls, in which case I worry about you, you can just use the freebie bits and just do it that way. They're asking how much has been spent in this and HSR. I've only dropped I dropped $20 on this, because I was like, I always like to do one bit on this. HSR I spend much more on, but HSR I really enjoy. HSR is the best JRPG out there, hands down at the moment. Exception being Trails of Daybreak, which I'm still working through with the wife. But HSR I don't mind dropping 20 quid a month on. You know, it's fine. Like, I get that amount of gameplay out of it, so why not? Like, this is not a gacha I'm going to drop money on. But I might, very occasionally, if there's stuff on sale, or if there really genuinely is, like, I look at it and go, actually, there's a really good SSR card boost there or something, but I can't really see myself spending money on this. Thing I've got from HSR and the video game ever is the sheer emotional pathos it knows how to explore and make hit you squarely in the centre mass. 100%, like the storytelling in that was amazing. One of the few games that ever made me cry. It wasn't even a main plot, did it? It was that, I think it was Now I've Touched the Stars, the one about PTSD and the lost colleague and raising the daughter as her own. Right, I've got a bit of speed boost there, eventually. So the skill one we could unlock. So we got 30% off Triumphant Part, but I mean, we're not in the pack, so it's not actually that useful to us. I do think we want huge lead. Right, predictions chat. I'm not super confident on this one. It's G1. Yeah, our stamina's not great. It's over 2,000 meters. I think we'll be lucky to top 5 on this. This may be a run ender. Yeah, pray for a safety car. Top 5's all I need. Yeah, I'm just not confident we'll get top 5. Her stamina isn't great, but we need to work on her stamina.
注目の一番人気16番マルゼンスキ
She is
実力は完全
favourite.
に上位ですね。貫禄すら感じてしまいます。クラシック3冠の1冠目を制す。
行くわよ。最も速い馬娘が勝つという皐月賞。成長を見せつけるのは誰だ。人気と実力を
I mean, it is a multiple, isn't it? That's
今日は
going to
3
help
番
us.
人気です。2番人気を紹介しましょう。東海
Brian Narita,
今日の主役はこの
number 3 for
馬娘
it,
を
are
置いて他
Teo
にいない
Takai. So we do have Teo Takai, so we could
若き王者が実力を証明するか。各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
That's a bad lane as well.
スタート。各馬娘
And we got a late start.
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
Right, at least early lead triggered.
アグネスタキオン。さあ、花に立ったのはマルゼンスキー。このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは2番、3番手にはアグネスタキオン、成田ブライアン、並んでくる。1コーナーから2コーナー。
Oh no, other people in practical outfits. That's what I said. I warned you. Like we were getting to the stage, we were going to be racing other people in practical outfits.
3番手、4番手にはリワハヤヒデ。それを見るように成田ブライアン、内をついて AM オペラ王。すぐに続いて6番、そのうち並んで東海帝王。少し後ろから4番、13番、追走。少し離れて17番、3馬身離れて
I think we needed more of a lead than that.
あとは成田大臣、ゴールドシップ、外から行く。その外並んで14番、第2コーナーを抜け向こう上面に入った。順位を振り返っていきます。現在1番手は2番、マルゼンスキー。並んできた。その後ろからリワハヤヒデ、アグネスタキオン。4番手、差がなく成田ブライアン、内4
Come
番
on.
6番、並びかけてきた。外から AM オペラ王。さらには東海帝王。
Pack's closing up. We need our special to trigger. Our special triggers, we might have a chance here.
7番、内を回って成田大臣。外目をついて14番、後方2番手に18番、そして最高峰12番。まもなく第4コーナー。
Yes, it triggered.
ここからスパート。一気にレースが動きます。
この直線で勝負が
That gives us a shot.
1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから伝えることができるのか。最後のコーナー、先陣を切ったのはマルゼンスキー。
This is going to be close. Can we get the trigger on the straight? Need the trigger. Give me the trigger. Oh, we didn't get the trigger. That's a second though. Oof. I'll take a second. Gold chip wins, but I'll take a second. Good work, Marazinski. And at least second means we don't have to listen to another song. Second by a length. That's not bad. Triggers on the home straight. So it can trigger on any straight, but it should normally come on the home straight. That's good. Jesus, another race. Now. Oh, no, we might be alright. Oh, we're going for the Japanese derby. Jesus. Should be an option for you all to race those inflatable T-Rex costumes. There's no way we can win the Japanese derby. That's 2 turns. I mean, at least we've got energy so we can do some training. I reckon make a break for it during lunch.
了解しました。思考中。感謝いたします。
Okay, so if we wanted another skill, don't think we're quite there, are we? That's the one we want. I tell you what, if the Japanese derby is a standard distance, .240 is a standard distance, isn't it? That's such a long race for her. We've got to go stamina. Okay, I think we do take that then. We've all been there. Yeah, replacement rear wing required. It's power, not stamina. I think we got to go for stamina. I know we'd get an event, but we need the stamina. Let's share the work, we'll get it done faster. I feel groovy, baby, as we said unironically, since my dad had hair in a waistline, yep. Ooh, wit up is nice. Right, predictions, chat. We need to place top 5 in the Japanese derby, and it's quite a long race. Firm running, so we should be okay. I'm gonna go 4th. Lots of top 3s in chat. 2nd, another 4th. We are favourite.
実力は完全に上位ですね。貫禄すら感じてしまいます。見事勝利して。
I think we've got the worst track position.
Umamusume が目指す頂点、日本ダービー。歴史に定石を残すのは誰だ。3番人気はこの子です。アイネス風神。この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子動くか。スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負ってジュニア王者マルゼンスキー1番人気です。若き王者が実力を証明するか。各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタート。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
先行争いはアイネス風神、サイレンス鈴鹿。
Okay, straight away Adept kicked in early.
1番人気マルゼンスキー。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。さあ激しい先行争いで前に出たのは9番。1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう。さあ花に立ったのはサイレンス鈴鹿。このままリードすることができるか。9番並びかけてきた激しい先頭争い。外からアイネス風神、さらにマルゼンスキー、そして内目をつきましてはミホノブルボン、2馬審査、4番、さらには東海帝王。そのうち並んで10番、少し後ろから3番、その後から8番、それを見るように岩早秀、そしてそのうちエイシンフラッシュ、6番並んでくる。少し離れて動くか、内から行く1番、その外並んで13番、15番並んできた17番。現在シンガリラ向こう正面に入って先頭はサイレンス鈴鹿。サイレンス鈴鹿快調に飛ばしていきます。現在1番手はサイレンス鈴鹿、続いて9番、3番手にマルゼンスキー、外を通りましてアイネス風神、差がなくミホノブルボン、1馬身離れて東海帝王、すぐに続いて4番、そしてその外を回って3番、1馬審査、 10番8番追走内を回って岩早秀、その後6番外には13番レーシンフラッシュ続いている。外で15番内をついて1番残り数メートルを通過。後方2番手に動くか。そして最後方17番サイレンス鈴鹿先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
サイレンス鈴鹿、彼女の脚質には合っていますね。
大欅を越え4コーナーへ。
She's fired.
かっ飛ばすわよ。この直線で勝負が決まるぞ。マルゼンスキー前を狙っているぞ。マルゼンスキーここで抜け出した。さあ内から先頭を飾るのはサイレンス鈴鹿。さあ誰が最初に仕掛け
Now,
られる
can
か。
our straight boost fire twice? Bet it can't.
最後のコーナー先陣を切ったのはマルゼンスキー。マルゼンスキー先頭はマルゼンスキー。これは強い。残り400。マルゼンスキー速い速い。もはや独走状態。リードを開いていくマルゼンスキー。
Come on.
マルゼンスキー
Go on, Mrozinski.
食い下がるロータイティ
Go on.
マルゼンスキーリードは3馬身。マルゼンスキー足色は衰えない。
Japanese derby win from the worst gate.
栄冠を手にしました。やった。見事勝利したのはマルゼンスキー。ついに栄光のダービー制覇。2着東海帝王、3着はサイレンス鈴鹿。
What a win. You go, girl.
この次を楽しみましょう。
The bad news, chat, is it means you're getting a concert. Because she did, we had to indulge her. She did just win the Japanese derby. Horse Girl Eurovision, yeah. Need to work on choreography. Yeah, look, they've got to work on racing as well. Like, I don't think you can be too harsh on the horse girls for their choreography when they're basically training day in, day out to race. Look, we got to indulge her. She got a Japanese derby win. Unbelievable. Can't believe we won that. Over 2,400.
OK よ。
We're going for the Arima Keenan. Right, so in 2 terms, summer break starts, which is beach-based and gives you more training boosts. We need to think about what skill things we want to be getting. I still think huge lead might benefit us. Dodging danger, moderately avoid becoming surrounded early race. I think we saved something bigger. It's an 1800. That's a left hang 1600. We could go for another G1. 1600 is better to position for, and that would give us some more skill points. What's the training boost we've got? Oh, stamina. We can't not do a stamina boost. Wasn't that good to dancing? Expressiveness? Dark Eden, welcome. Welcome to the world of horse girl training. No, really. We just won the Japanese derby. And we're about to do a race, so hang around, Raiders, if you want to see a race. Yeah, this will make we're playing Horse Girl Racing Simulator. It's surprisingly good. The gameplay loop in this is really good. Like this is exactly this game has the gameplay loop that F1 Manager should have had. Right, what stats use? Power boost. Power's not bad. Oh, we're going to get training boost. I think we run. Yeah, we can't do a 58% failure rate chance. I think we're going to run in a G3. 1200's divisible. 220 isn't.
Bro Patrick gifted a tier 1 sub to Dark Eden 21.
Wouldn't get our
they have given
G1,
55
so
gift subs in the channel.
G1. We could do the G3. $1,200 divisible by 4. That's sprint as well. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, get ready for this Raiders. Because I'm not joking about Horse Girl Racing Simulator. Right, we're going to race from the front.
実力は完全に上位ですね。貫禄すら感じてしまいます。逃げを打って。
Right, we are favourite. Hakodate Sprint Stakes at Hakodate Turf. It's 1200 metres long. Should lend itself to our horse girls traits. So Guri Caps third favourite. El Condor passes second.
ダービーウマ娘マルゼンスキー一番人気です。
気合い十分いい顔してますね。
ゲートイン完了。
Oh, we got a good lane as well. Oh, we've got a late start, but we should get the standard distance boost. And we got early lead. Good, good, good. Go on. Go on, Maruzensky. I want a first on this. It's a good lead. Solid lead. Hopefully our special will trigger. Pack's closing up. Yeah, we triggered. Go on, bring it home. Bring it home, girl. Oh, got velocity up from behind. Come on. Can we get our triggering on the straight? Yes! By a length. Solid result. That's a solid result going into the summer break. Now you're not going to get a song, I'm afraid, chat. It's only G3. This is what it's honestly way more fun than it has any right to be. So the only contest song we could watch would be Make Debut, which isn't good. Okay, so that should give us some strategy points. Game of the year. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. What would I say is game of the year so far for me? Shit, actually, it is probably out there in front at the moment. Well, it's a new release on PC, on Steam. It's not a new release. It's been on mobile for like years apparently, and then they just released it, dropped it on Steam, and now everyone's like, holy shit, what is this? I think we can say we can tell she can do even better. Oh, skill points up by 44. Right, so we're in summer camp. Is red rum in it? Not that I've seen so far. But they are all a lot of them are genuine horse names. I'm not sure if it's based on an anime or if they released the anime at the same time to try and get in on it. Because there is definitely a terrible anime associated with this. Right, so we do want to do rest and recreation first because our energy's terrible. So go horse around in the water for a bit. God, our energy recovery is still bad. 25 speed boost if we do that. I feel like we can't not do that. They break their leg trying to jump a hurdle, do they bring on a sheep recovering and shoot them in the head? I assume so. I mean, we have an entire breeding program here. Sorry, inspiration. But it is basically a breeding program. She eats her energy. Failure rate of 40. We could do a Wix, there's only a failure rate of 1 on that. Does inspiration make new horse girls? It gives traits to your new horse girls that you can then level up, and then you can breed them with other horse girls. Sorry, you can make them inspire other horse girls. Yes, it isn't it. There is a full horse girl breeding program in this game. That's what I'm finding fascinating. Like, it's generational play. Like, we had to get these people leveled up reasonably well, and then we picked them to level traits into her parents, who are now leveling into her. So yes, they can call it what they like, but this is basically CK3 with horse girls. Oh, has she broken her car? That's going to ruin her day. She's ruined her Ferrari. Do a World of Darkness mod for CK3. The thing I found with that, the issue I had with that was it just obviously makes people immortal and gives them longer lifespans and stuff. I think we'll touch go see our junior castmates. The Soviet Tycoon Sim. I have, not for a while. I played it when it was in early access. They gave me a key for it. It was good fun. Power boost? Yeah, power's decent to boost. And we're gonna have to rest again, unless we can... So we'd get a 0 failure on a wit, and it's a huge boost. I think we do it, let's do it. Because we can rest now that summer camp's over. That's enough skill points for us to unlock another skill as well, so we need to have a look. See what we want. If there's anything we definitely want, or whether we want to gamble on getting something else. I mean, ultimately we don't have to take the skills now, we can do that just before the race. I really think we need to work on her speed again. Because her whole thing depends on her being out in front early on. So we've really got to... I think we've got to boost speed. Yeah, they're off for ramen. Go have ramen. Okay, we've got enough energy to do a thing, but there's no boosts in play at the moment, so I think we rest. Can we have this event already? Yeah, watch calories. Oh, it's a speed boost event, yes. We should check out what the distance is in an Arima Kingdom. If we're lucky, it'll be a multiple of 4.
Yeah.
You'd think it's the biggest race in the calendar. You'd think it'd be a standard distance. Smile more. Girls love it when you tell them they should smile more. Cannot fail as an idea. Friendship did not go up. Right, let's see what the distance is on... Oh, it's not. It's a long and it's not standard. That's really annoying. Okay, we need to boost her stamina. I think focus on training. We're going to get a massive speed boost event, so we have to do that. It's a friendship one. Don't like the failure rates on that. We're going to rest. Got some good events there. Go away. Do love my coin. I would agree with that. I do enjoy a strategic rest.
調子はちょべりぐよ。ブレーキなんて踏まない。
It's got to be stamina.
オッケーよ。
Might need more power too, yeah. It's a long race for us. It's not really our ideal. I mean, the important thing is the goal is just to run in it. So we don't actually have to place in it. We just need to be in it. And we've got the entry. I think the challenge would have been meeting the entry criteria. But because we've won some good races, it was probably one where you needed a certain level of fame. So we've been able to kind of just go straight into it. Don't get to use skill points. Yeah, I mean, the thing is we can use skill points at the last minute. So there's no, I don't want to spend them too early, because if we get an event that gives us a hint for something that turns out to be really useful, we don't want to use all of our skill points before then. We'd get a stamina event. Shoe shopping. Okay, we've got 248 skill points to spend here. So we could slightly recover endurance on corners with efficient turning. So moderately increase navigation late race. I think dodging danger is really useful for us. If we went dodging danger, that leaves us 160 points. What kind of race is it? I mean, it's a long... So none of the position-specific ones are going to help with this particular race. Meaning slightly increased fatigue for pace chasers mid-race is good. I think we take huge lead even though it's not useful for this one. Because it will really help us. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, should we take a debuff? So the first one, Triumphant Pulse, is ability to break out the pack when positioned towards the front with 200 meters remaining, which is potentially good, but only if we're in the pack. And the goal is to never be in the pack. So one thing I have discovered on this with skills is you do kind of want to tailor them to the type of runner you're doing. The temptation is to have a bit of an even balance, but then you're like, actually no, if the goal is to never be in the pack, we should optimize skills and point dispersals that try and make sure we're not in the pack and then benefit for not being in it. Like, we haven't given her a lot of power, which means she would struggle to get through the pack anyway. So we're sort of optimizing around getting out in front and staying out in front. Right, predictions, chat. Mix of skills. But if we can get out in front and stay out in front, the downside stats shouldn't harm her as much. The annoying thing is it's not a standard length, so we're not going to get a great thing on this. I actually think we're going to be quite low on this. I think 6. We are favourite, but that's not a great balance. Yeah, and it's rain, so we haven't got great guts, which I think helps in the rain. I think 6 on this.
年末の中山で争われる夢のグランプリ有馬記念。あなたの夢、私の夢は叶うのか。3番人気はこの子です。ゴールドシップ。2番人気を紹介しましょう。ダイワスカーレット、威風堂々とスタートを待つのはこの馬娘。ダービー馬娘マルゼンスキー1番人気です。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘、ゲートに入って体勢整いました。さあ、ゲートが開いた。
Okay, that was a decent start.
揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
マヤのトップガンとマルゼンスキー。この2人が競り合っているぞ。マヤのトップガン、快調に飛ばして行きます。まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。さあ、花に立ったのはマヤのトップガン。このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはマルゼンスキー。そしてそのうちメジロライアン、外8番、7番追走。差がなく1番、まずは1周目、正面スタンド前に上がっていく。その外並んでヒシアマゾン、内ダイワスカーレット、1馬身差10番、そしてその内を回って9番、2馬身3馬身開いて6番、その後ゴールドシップ、少し後ろからナイスネイチャー、少し離れて15番、後方2番手にエイシングフラッシュ、3番最後方からという体勢であり、1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます。順位を振り返っていきます。現在1番手はマヤのトップガン、現在1番手はマルゼンスキー。ここで先頭が入れ替わった。あとは8番メジロライアン、4番手5番手に7番、さらにはヒシアマゾン、1馬身離れてダイワスカーレット、内の方から1番、外目をついて10番、2馬身差ゴールドシップ、そしてその内から行ったのは9番、その後ろに6番、そしてその後ろから行くのはナイスネイチャー、後ろ3番、外を回ってレーシングフラッシュ、そして最後方15番、向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ4馬身、マルゼンスキー、まだリードをキープしています。残り 1000m を通過。さあ、ここで目覚めるか。
They might be solid as hell.
先頭は相変わらずマルゼンスキー。続きましたマヤ
Now
の
we
トッ
did
プ
put
ガ
the
ン、
points in
3番手には
stamina, and that
8
will
番
help
メジロ
here.
ライアン、続いている5番手には
Really
7
do with
番
our
ヒシ
special
アマゾン、
triggering though.
並んできた。その後ろゴールドシップ、内にはダイワスカーレット、そして内目をつきましては1番、2馬身離れて6番、さらにナイスネイチャー、第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
Our special did trigger.
馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません。
まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉える
Can we hold on?
中山の直線が短いと後ろの子たちは間に合うか。
Those ships coming on strong though.
ゴールドシップ、並びかけてきたゴールドシップ、ここで抜け出したゴールドシップ、このまま押し切
We're
れ
not
る
going to
か。
win this, but we might
ゴールド
place.
シップ、足のを捉えないゴールドシップ、リードは3馬身、速い速い、先頭は変わらずゴールドシップ、後ろ
I would take that.
ゴールドシップ、今勝利です。
I think that's third by a
この
nose.
馬娘はいるのか。夢のグランプリを制したのはゴールドシップ。 年末最後の大一番を制し栄光のセンターの座を手に入れた。2着はメジロライアン、3
Yep,
着はマルゼンスキ
third by a
ー。
nose.
まあまあの出来だったんじゃない？
Look, third by a nose over a distance we're not great at, and without our multiplier for that, so I'm fine with that. You can have the concert if you want the concert, because I did get the concert with someone else for this one. Right, this is the challenge. First place in Osaka High. God, I hope this is over a standard distance. I think we're going to try to focus on skills. Then we can get the skill points and we can focus the actual stuff on training.
行きましょうか。明けましておめでとうございます。お願いします。明けおめ。ねえ。
The ultimate generation, eh? Like the swishy noises of the tails. Yeah, it's quite cool, isn't it? Oh, race with grass wonder. Yeah, sure. It would be a speed boost and we'd get an event, so yes. Front runner corners, that very much sounds like something we'd want. A raffle. We got some carrots apparently. Slightly increased velocity on a corner, yes. 100% want that. Right, so we need to win the Osaka High. It's a 2000. It's over on things. It's the distance is 2000. Okay, yep. 4 turns left. We rest now. Oh, and we leveled up Redshift. Excellent. Right, so 2000, so we're taking some stamina training. Oh. Hot Italian restaurant where all the hippest kids hang out. Are we going up against El Prez at the Osaka High? We are. Symboli Rudolph's running. Stamina, I think. Stamina again? Right. Predictions, chat. I'm not hopeful. This might be the end of our run. I think this is going to come down to whether our perks can power us through. But Marizensky will give it a go. We believe in you, girl. Yeah, we're number 2, so I'm guessing
一番人気こそ譲りましたが素質は負けていませんよ。芝のコースで力を
this
十分
might come
発
down
揮できそう
to
ですね。
starting position. This is going to come down to starting position and whether all of our perks fire the right way and at the right time.
「早春の阪神に最強を自負する馬娘が集う春の中長距離3冠第1弾大阪杯」1番人気はもちろんこの子チンボリルドルフ、3番人気はこの子です。東海帝を対抗するのはダービー馬娘マルゼンスキー。十分に勝利を狙えますよ。
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期
Okay,
待でき
we're
そう
away
です。
early,
期
which
待
is
通りの
what we
結果を
need.
出せるか。1番人気ジンボリルドルフマルゼンスキー快調に飛ばして行きます。
Straight ping
先頭は
triggered
マルゼン
early.
スキー阪神で飛ばして行きます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは6番外から東海帝を第1コーナー回って第2コーナー。さあ花に立ったのはマルゼンスキー。このままリードすることができるか。続きました6番激しい先頭争い。2馬身離れてスーパークリーク。その外並んで東海帝をジンボリルドルフ並びかけてきた。外にはエア
Yes,
グル
we flustered
それを
them.
見るようにダイワスカーレットシンボリルドルフ落ち着かない様子。先
Oh, the
マ
Emperor's
ルゼンスキ
coming through,
ー
though.
レースはよどみなく進んでいます。2コーナー回って向こう上面順位を振り返っていきます。現在1番手はマルゼンスキー、
Yeah,
続いて
I'm not
6番
convinced.
1馬身離れてエアグルーブジンボリルドルフ追走。5番手スーパークリーク
Yeah, we do
東海
get a
帝を
velocity
並んできた
increase in
メジロマッ
corners,
クイー
which
ン
is
続い
nice.
ている。その内並んでダイワスカーレット2馬身3馬身開いて13番さらにナイスネイチャー少し離れて10番1馬身差3番2番並んでくる。少し後ろから4番後方2番手に1番そして最後方7番意気揚々と先頭を行きますマルゼンスキー。
Level 2 red
ちょ
shift.
っとかかり気味かもしれないです。一息つけるといいですが
第4コーナーカーブ
内から来るか外から来るか
Here we go.
最後の直線です。
まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。さあこれから坂2側の舞台はこれから坂がある。抜け出したのはマルゼンス
This is
キ
going to
ー。
be close.
後続も追いすがる。先頭はマルゼンスキー。変わらない残り200。シンボリルドルフ並んできた。シンボリルドルフ
This is going to be close.
まだ勝負は続く。
Oh, she's got us right at the end.
差し切ったゴール。シンボリルドルフ春の中距離最強馬娘の称号を見事に獲得しました。2着はマルゼンスキー、3着はエアグループ。
Right at the end.
次は前を譲らないわ。
By a freaking neck. Well, we will try that again. There's no reason not to, because it's a run ender, so...
実力は引けを取りません。2番人気は13番マルゼンスキー。
一番人気こそ譲りました。
But like, everything fired right for us on that.
早春の阪神に最強を自負する馬娘が
And we got a worse starting position now.
スタートです。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
マルゼンスキーと12番この2人が競り合っているぞ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気ジンボリルドル
Yeah,
フ
it was all just a
マルゼンス
dream.
キー快調に飛ばして行きます。さあ花に立ったのはマルゼンスキー。このままリードすることができるか。さあ1コーナー
It's interesting, so the Emperor
先頭は
strategy-wise is definitely
2番手の位置で先頭を伺うの
Oh,
は
we got
12番
front runner corners triggered that time. That's nice.
それを見るようにダイワスカーレット少し後ろから東海帝をすぐに続いてスーパークリークその外並んでメジロマックイーン外でエアグルーブ内を回って3番そしてその後ろから行くのはナイスネイチャー第2コーナーを抜け向こう上面に入った順位 位を振り返っていきます。現在1番手はマルゼンスキー、続いて12番1馬審査シンボリ・ルドルフ、4番手に東海帝王、少し離れてダイワスカーレット、差がなくメジロマックイーン、そしてその内を回ってスーパークリーク。
Oh no, we did. There we go. And she got it. She got it.
3番後からナイスネイチャー、
That is going to help
7番
us.
外から14番内で2番、その後ろに8番、後方2番手に5番11番、最高峰だマルゼンスキー。先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
マルゼンスキー、彼女の客室には合っていますね。
第4コーナーカーブ、
内から来るか、
We've got level 2 redshift, but is it going to be enough? If she gets her velocity boost at the end again.
勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。最終コーナー、最初に駆け抜けてきたのはマルゼンスキー、シンボリ・ルドルフ、食い下がるマルゼンスキー、先頭はマルゼンスキー。
Come on.
これは強い。残り200、マルゼンスキー、足色は衰えないシンボリ・ルドルフ、食らいついてゆくわずかにマルゼンスキー。
We got it!
マル
Just!
ゼンスキー、追いすがるシンボリ・ルドルフ、2人もつれたままゴールイン。
We got it!
マルゼンスキー、
You go, girl.
中距離最強ウマ娘の称号を見事に獲得しました。2着
What a
シンボリ・ルドル
win.
フ、3着は東海帝王。
最高だったわ。この次を楽しみましょう。
You know what that means you're getting. I like there's no hard feelings from the competitors.
ライバルがいるほど頑張れるよ。いつか手にしたい真剣勝負。
You see what I mean about how optimizing the skills around the type of runner you are really helps.
君の心につながるしばし、遠く離れてしまう時でも、いつまでも変わらないときめきがあるから、勝利を目指してここで今輝きたい。いつかは憧れも君も超えてゆくよ。ステップバイステップもう止められない。スペシャルな勝負で駆け抜けよう。君と紡いでく。
That is a great result. Oh no, we missed the talk with the thing.
すごい。
Oh, and our second inspiration burst. We made it to the second inspiration burst. Even if the run ends after this, like this is now, she's now decent breeding stock. Sorry, inspiration stock.
溢れて。
Yeah, that word really doesn't mean what you think it means, Maruzensky.
どうしたものか。
This feels like a bad plan. Some of those fans are going to be very weird, Maruzensky. No, but tell Maruzensky about the comment section, yeah, definitely. Ooh, level up on skill shift. Right, let's have a quick look. So we got front runner straightaways boost. I think we do take that.